Hey guys, this is Melanie with M Creations. Today I'm going to show you how to sculpt a 3D snake onto a stainless steel tumbler. So here I have a unprepped blank stainless steel tumbler, some bakeable polymer clay, and a little tool set for sculpting, which isn't entirely necessary, but I like using it. All right, so we're gonna take some of our clay and grab some. And usually you gotta play around with it a bit just to soften it all up so it's workable. I think I might need some more. Now you guys can play around with this. The amount doesn't have to be exact. It's just based on how thick you want your snake to be. And also the size of your cup. You know, this is a 30 ounce, so it'd have to be a larger snake than it would for, you know, like a 20 ounce. All right, so we got some clay here. This might be too much, but like I said, I think I'm gonna make my snake a little bit thicker on this one. All right, like that. Now we're going to roll it up and out. So you just want to roll out the snake to however long you want it, and however thick you want it as well. Just keep going. Right, so you see here it's pretty thick still, so I'm going to keep going, but you can take it and then just, you know, kind of estimate how much longer you need it to be, which I like curving the snake around a bit so it doesn't just go like around like this. You know, it kind of has some curves because that's what snakes do. So I'm going to need mine to be a bit longer and also not so thick. So that is probably good. I feel like maybe I have too much, but let's see. So it's probably gonna curve there. Oop. So you see a little too much, but that's fine. I mean, if you guys want it to go all the way around, that's okay too. So I am going to take some of this off. So I'm just going to remove from this thinner side over here. And then this will probably just be the tail. Right, so just pull it off. You end up with a thinner area there. So that'll work out for the tail. All right. And then I like to kind of just smush this top down so that it's a bit thicker for your snake head, right? And we're gonna do the rest of it on the tumbler. So we're gonna put it on there, kind of just smush it down. And then as you're smushing the rest of it down, you're going to pinch it like this and then press down. So pinch and press down. So we're pressing down, right? Like kind of out. down. And then the stickiness of the polymer clay keeps it on the tumbler. But once it's baked and everything, it just pops right off. All right, so I'm going to curve my snake a bit. So you guys can see. Here we go, it's coming out nice. And I'll probably go back and curve this neck area a bit. Now, with the way I do mine, with the bubble method on top, you don't have to worry so much about those finger imprints because you're adding the texture over it. If you're not, if you're just painting it or putting mica powder or, you know, whatever else, then you'll probably want to just go back over and just gently smooth out all those little fingerprint ridges so that doesn't show on your final piece. And this might still be a little too long, but it's okay, we'll see. Right, so we're just still pinching down. This is a little high off the cup, you can see, so I'm just gonna like smush it down a bit. And then just pinch it to get that same effect. I kind of like that this one is longer. Right, so I like curling the little end around. And then we're just gonna press that down. So here we go. Bam. All right, let me curve this neck a bit more. I don't like it like that because usually snakes don't do that. They usually curl their necks quite a bit. All right, this is looking pretty good. I like this. All right, so here we go. We got a bit more of a curved neck, and then he goes all the way around. He kind of overlaps the head a bit there, but it looks pretty cool. I like it. All right, so then what I like to do, just to add a bit more without trying to maneuver the cup so much, or the snake so much on the cup, right? So I make 2 little balls of polymer clay and then just stick them right on the sides here. And then we're just going to gently smooth that into the existing polymer clay. Right, so there's that. If you can work around, you know, having to do this, then that's fine. It just takes a little bit more time, in my opinion, to get those little ridges. There we go, smoothing it all out. Right, and then we are going to, let me see, I'll have to work on that a bit more. But we're going to kind of just pinch the mouth area and pull it out just to make it longer. And then smush the top of his head, right? And then smooth out any imperfections, adjust where necessary. Just smoothing everything out, making sure he looks like a real snake. Here we go. Right, and you just keep playing with it, keep pinching it around and, you know, getting it to wherever you like it. Which I'll probably work on this a bit more, but that's a little more time consuming, so I won't bore you with that. But, you know, just keep playing around with it till you find something you like and it's as realistic as you like. So, on to this. What I like to do here, which actually I don't have something the size that I'd like, but it's okay. We have this little dotting tool, or you could use like the end of like a paintbrush or whatever. And so just right where his eye will be, we are going to just put that in there and then kind of lift up that clay. See? So I just brought that clay up to make a little ridge above his eye and a little hole. So then you smooth out the hole and fix up the ridge and do the same thing. See? Do the same thing on the other side. Right, so you're just gonna lift up that clay. And then just smooth it down a bit and smooth out the little eye hole. Right, so then you're going to want to come back and make another set of little clay balls and then just stick that right in there. I'll show you guys in a second once I get this other one. So there we go. He's got eyeballs, which is pretty cool. You know, once you paint them, they look pretty darn cool. And then if you want to, you can add little nostrils, again with the little dotting tool, just 2 little holes in the front. And I usually don't do the whole mouth, but if you wanted to, you could. You just go around. Let me see. I will show you guys. Here's another tool from my set. You just make a little crease around there. Same crease on the other side. And attach them on the front, right? And then you're going to kind of connect. Can you guys really see? Not really. So there's a line going all around the front. And then we're going to bring that up to the nose. and make a little triangle. But he looks just as good without the mouth. There we go. Now, after you're done, you know, with the final touches and, you know, finishing up whatever else you'd like added to it for this stage, you're just gonna pop it in your oven at 275 for 1 hour. And I like to just leave it in there. Once it's done, I just turn the oven off and I let it cool completely in the oven. And you know, then I'll work on it the next day. But here is the final product. It's pretty cool, huh? Super simple. It's really not that hard. Just keep playing around with it till you love how it looks. And if you want to rearrange, you know, the way it's structured on the cup, it just lifts right off if you need it to. Just make sure you do it carefully. And then you just smush it back down wherever you like it. So there we go. I hope you guys enjoy this. And thank you for watching.